Welcome back, language learners. It's time for another enriching session here at Speak Smart. I'm your tutor, and today we are exploring a new set of idioms and expressions to boost your fluency. But before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never missed out on our latest lessons. Without further ado, let's jump right in. All right. Now, we're going to start by listing all the idioms we'll be learning today so you can practice pronouncing them with me. I'm going to repeat, and then you have to practice pronouncing it after I pronounce them. You ready? Let's go. Our first idiom, make oneself at home. At home. Be horrified by something. Run away. Turn over. Fall asleep, take a nap. Great job! Now that we practice pronouncing each idiom, let's dive into their meanings and see how we can use them in everyday situations. Our first idiom, make oneself at home, which means to make yourself comfortable in someone else's home. Imagine visiting a friend, a house, or a friend's house and being told to make yourself at home. Here are two scenarios to illustrate. Say, for example, you are invited to dinner at a friend's house and they greet you with, come in and make yourself at home. They want you to feel relaxed and comfortable as if you were in your own home. For example, you might take off your shoes, grab a drink from the fridge, sit on the couch as if you were in your own living room. Make yourself at home. Another example, when you visit your grandparents' house, they always insist that you make yourself at home, encouraging you to relax and enjoy your time with them. This might mean you head straight to your favorite chair, put on a TV show you love, or even take a nap in the guest bedroom without feeling like a guest. Now let's apply this one and practice on your own. I want you to share in the comments a time when you were made to feel at home in someone else's house. Let's celebrate hospitality and shared experiences. All right, now let's move on and talk about our next expression, at home, which simply means in your own house or apartment. Let's clarify this with two examples. Imagine you are stressed, or whenever you're feeling stressed, you would say, whenever I'm feeling stressed, I love to spend time at home, surrounded by my favorite things. This could mean lounging on the couch with a cozy blanket, listening to your favorite music, or cooking a comforting meal in your kitchen at home. Very common after a long day at work. There's nothing better than relaxing at home with a good book and a cup of tea. Imagine coming home, changing into comfortable clothes, and settling into your favorite reading nook with your latest novel and a streaming cup of coffee at home. Now, your turn. I want you to tell me in the comments what activities you enjoy doing when you are at home. Let's exchange ideas for a cozy day indoors. To me, I would say I like to play with my dogs at home. Next up, let's unpack the expression be horrified by something. Now, to be horrified by something, this expression means to feel shock and horror at something. Here are two examples to demonstrate. Number one, she was horrified by the sight of the car accident and immediately called for help. Imagine seeing a terrible accident with injured people and feeling a deep sense of shock and urgency to assist. You will really be horrified at that sight. right? Our second scenario, as a horror movie fanatic, he was horrified by the lack of scares in the new film. Here, horrified is used somewhat humorously to express disappointment. He expected to be scared, but the movie didn't deliver the thrills he anticipated. Get it? Now, time for you to practice and apply this expression. I want you to share a movie, book, or real life event that left you feeling horrified. Let's explore our reactions together. I would say I was horrified by the movie Conjuring. To me, that's really terrifying. I was horrified when I watched the film. Are you following? Now let's move on to our next idiom. Our next idiom is run away, which means to leave quickly or escape. Here are two scenarios to illustrate. When the dog escaped from its leash, it began to run away, causing a commotion in the park. Now, picture a lively dog darting across the park with its owner chasing behind, calling its name. Run away. Another example, after witnessing the robbery, she decided to run away from the scene and call the police. If you were in a store when a robbery occurs, your instinct might be to flee to a safe location before contacting authorities. The first thing you have to do is to run away and then contact the police, right? That is the expression run away. Now, your turn. In the comments, I want you to describe a situation where you'd need to run away or escape from something. Let's brainstorm creative scenarios together. If you're going to ask me, I would say when I was chased by a very big dog, I had to run away. Clear? Next, we have turn over. To turn over means to turn to the other side. Here are two examples to clarify this idiom. When the pancake is golden brown on one side, it's time to turn it over to cook the other side. Think about cooking breakfast and flipping a perfectly browned pancake to make sure it cooks evenly. Turn over. Another one, he couldn't sleep well, so he decided to turn over and find a more comfortable position. Picture yourself lying in a bed, unable to sleep, and turning over to your other side, hoping it will help you get comfortable. And finally, doze off. That is the meaning of turn over. All right. Now, for your practice, I want you to share in the comments a time when you had trouble sleeping and needed to turn over. Let's share and discuss sleep habits and tips. For me, I would say all right, I would say I like to turn over to the other side whenever I have difficulties sleeping. That is to turn over. Okay, so that is it. Now let's proceed to the last two idioms. We have fall asleep. This is pretty much easy. To fall asleep means to begin to sleep. Here are two examples to illustrate this one. Okay. As soon as she lay down on the couch, she began to feel sleepy and quickly fell asleep. Picture a long day where you finally lie down on a soft couch, and within minutes, you're drifting off to sleep, fall asleep. Second scenario, after a long day of hiking, the tired hikers fell asleep as soon as they hit their sleeping bags. Imagine being exhausted from a day's hike and feeling immediate relief and sleepiness as you lie down in your sleeping bag. That must have been a really good feeling, right? Okay, now I want you to share in the comments your bedtime routine and any tips you have for falling asleep. Let's promote healthy sleeping habits. To me, I would say I listen to classical music to fall asleep quickly. Fall asleep. Our last idiom we have take a nap. Not that one, this one. Take a nap. All right. To take a nap means to sleep for a short time during the day. All right. Here are two examples to clarify. After lunch, she likes to take a nap to recharge her energy for the rest of the day. Imagine enjoying a quiet, restful nap that leaves you feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the afternoon. All right, that is take a nap. Now, the second one, the baby finally stopped crying and fell asleep, allowing the parents to take a nap as well. Think of new parents sneaking in a quick nap whenever their baby is asleep to regain some much needed rest. That is to take a nap. In your practice, I want you to tell us in the comments your favorite time of the day to take a nap and why. Let's share our nap routines and preferences. In my own experience, I usually take a nap after working out because for me, this is my way to have muscle recovery and have more energy for the rest of the day. Now it's time for a quick quiz to test your understanding of today's idioms. I'll read out a sentence and you need to pick the correct idiom that fits. Ready? Let's begin. For our first question. After a long trip, I just want to relax and feel comfortable. My friend told me to A. Run away. B. Turn over. C. Make oneself at home. Number two, whenever I'm feeling down, I prefer to stay blank and watch movies. A. At home. B. Be horrified by something. C. Take a nap. 3. She couldn't believe what she saw and felt a deep sense of shock. She was blank by the event. A. Run away. B. Horrified by something. C. Fall asleep. Next, number 4. The cat got scared and decided to blank quickly. A. Turn over. B. Run away. C. Take a nap. Number 5. When you cook an omelette, make sure to blank it once one side is done. A. Make oneself at home. B. Be horrified by something. C. Turn over. Number 6. After a tiring day, the kids blank as soon as they lay down in bed. A. Run away. B. Fall asleep. C. At home. And lastly, in the afternoon, I often blank to recharge. A. Take a nap. B. Make oneself at home. C. Turn over. Great job, learners. How did you do? Share your answers in the comments and let us find out your scores. Let us know which idiom was your favorite. All right. Now you have expanded your English vocabulary with these idioms and expressions. Keep practicing and remember every word brings you closer to fluency. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow language learners. Until next time, keep learning and speaking smart.